Okay, let's look at making a mask and taking out our lightning right here because it's going past the hatchback window, and he might even be having his foot show up a little bit past that window right there too. So let's select our mecha shadow, which I forgot to rename that earlier. But I renamed it Reflection Mecha. So this is our second composition that we created earlier. So we'll select that. Let's do our shadow, the mecha, the matte, and the lightning. See if this works. We'll just pre-compose. And we want move all attributes into the new composition. Let's rename it Reflection. We'll just do all. Okay, well, looks like that worked. Let's see if our lightning's still showing up. Yep. Okay. So now let's go up here into our pen tool, and we're gonna basically use the pen tool. So click and drag with the pen tool. I'm gonna do another point down here, and click and drag to build the shape that goes around the lightning. Try to get really close. Make sure you're getting that window all in there. Okay, yeah, that looks good. And if you look, you'll notice the lightning going past it is showing up, but our mecha disappeared. Which, if you guys remember right, we have to go into the reflection under masks, and where it says add, you want to go into subtract. And there we have it. And let's take a look at our mecha. And you can see his foot is not showing up past the window also now. And one thing we also could have looked at doing is maybe, because he looks so, the rest of it looks so transparent. I was thinking maybe take a little bit of that opacity down on the mecha. Is this under the mecha? Yeah. So this is all of it. So let's just try. Yeah. Maybe about 75. Anyway, so it's not so bright. It goes from there at 100. Yeah, maybe even 60s. Yeah, I think that works. Let's click on our selection tool, click off. Okay. I'll look down here. The reflection looks pretty good. All right, let's also now look at doing a, I'm gonna take that explosion out so we can work on doing a shake. And there's probably different ways to do this. I'm gonna get rid of that explosion just so I can see where that, so I can see, I'm gonna look at his feet. So I'm going to the very beginning. I'm gonna go look at where that first foot stomps. Right there. And I'm gonna go down to the driveway, or to our background, the driveway. And I'm going to go under transform, and I'm going to animate the position. So I'm going to go ahead and give that a keyframe. I'm going to move that keyframe over one frame. I'm going to take the background, make sure that background is selected. I'm going to move it down a little bit. So there's probably a couple things I could do here too. Is I can make this background bigger, or there's a way you can tile it. I think for right now, I'm just going to make it a little bit bigger. Oops. I'm going to grab that. And so I'm selecting the driveway, and I'm going to shift select, and I'm just going to drag the corners up. I think I'll move it up just a hair. I'm going to move my handle over here so I can see. I really want this to be really short. So I want this to be about 1 frame. So there's the frame where his foot's up, and there's the frame where his foot is down. I'm going to move it over 1 more frame and move it back to where it was when it was down. So I'm actually going to select that. I'm going to copy that. So edit, copy, go 1 frame, 2 frames, and I'm going to paste it. So if you look at my background, there's my normal frame. My next frame goes down and then back. And that should give me like a shake. I'm going to copy and paste. I'm going to select those, edit, copy those frames. I want to look for the next time he hits his foot. So right there. I'm going to move it 1 frame to the left because the frames are going to start right at that beginning. So they'll be right before it hits. It should, bam, hit right when his foot hits. All right, let's look for the next one, which is right here, hit. I'm going to move 1 frame to the left and then edit, paste. Bam, hits. Snaps back up. Yep. Okay. And then we'll do it again. Kind of hard to see. There's the up, so I want it to go there. I'm going to hit Command V for paste. So 1 more hit. Bam, right there. Whoops. Went too far. I have a hard time finding it here. Here it is. Right there. Paste. Yeah, I thought I was done. There's another one. About right there. Paste. That should do it. Let's see if we can get that to animate. Let's take a look in here, and you can see it shaking. See it shake? Yeah. There's a slow motion. Yeah, a bit of a vibration. So each time his foot hits, you can see it shake. You could probably do that with explosions too. Give some explosions in your